Good evening, everyone. This is your host, Jess, and welcome to the Apparoni and Cheese of the Week. And I have been sitting on this for such a long time. Minutemen, Fallout 4, I hate you.
Nothing.
I do not like you. You make me replaying the game unhappy. I skip you. I don't like seeing you. Bye-bye, Preston. And that's not a controversial opinion. The Minutemen, they're quest bots. The Minutemen are quest bots. As much as I would love to not tear the soul out of my younger self and just keep dangling the keys in front of them, distracting them from what the truth is, the Minutemen are quest bots. And that's a major faction of the game. I only picked them the first time I played through the game because I went, man, I really don't want to be mean to all of these other factions. I guess I'll do the nice one where we can save everyone. Nah, I'm just kidding. My younger self, I knew the Minutemen were just bleh. Like, I only did the Minutemen stuff once, and then I started skipping them. I was like, nope, bye, Preston, bye-bye. I wasn't that unaware to the really unappealing nature of the Minutemen. The only thing the Minutemen really have to offer is the castle. Love me that castle. But it sucks. Supposedly, a major faction that you build up from the bottom up just sucks. It sucks so much. They're basically the guys that you just kind of have sitting around and you're like, oh, my goons. And that's relatively about it. A settlement needs your help. Don't we have guys to fix problems like that? No, you go do it. So actually, never mind, you don't really send out your goons that much. They make you do all of the work. You don't have goons. And that's kind of just how they are in the game. But at the same time, I love the idea of the Minutemen. Besides just like the old outfits, I love the old outfits. The idea of a faction that controlled a lot more than they did and just fell completely through. And now all they are is a little speck in the world of other big players is extremely interesting to me. Not just the drama of like a slow or like a fast decline, but their influence on the world and what they left behind. But you don't find anything that they left behind. There's like barely anything. You go to a settlement. Oh, the Minutemen, they're back. I'm not so sure about that. One quest later. Oh, the Minutemen, they're back. Oh, yippee-ki-yay! Yippee-ki-yay! Oh, doggy! Oh, yippee-ki-yay! Minutemen! Oh, yeah, the Minutemen! And that's relatively it. I can't believe the idea that they were an actual, like, major faction that crumbled to dust and blew away without leaving behind all of their dust besides, man, oh man, the Minutemen, those guys? Raise his eyebrow. Sure, there's like a whole thing with the Gunners and Quincy and all that, but that is a lot later in the game. Early on in the game, and the middle part of the game too, really most of the game too, it's like the Minutemen never existed in the Commonwealth. Like, who are you guys? Who are you people? And that's still my question to this day is, when I look at the Minutemen, who are you people? A faction that tried to do their best for people, then became corrupt and crumbled to dust. That is so cool! And then you get to meet the last remnant of it, the person who still believes in that idea, the person who's been beaten down at the end of the rope, and then they're finally handed a small sliver of kindness. But it doesn't really go much farther than that. The Minutemen, they just don't get anything. In my opinion, I think Preston Garvey should have been one of the most well-written characters in that game. But he is another settlement needs your help. I'll mark it on your map. Like, going through all of that, and then really what you get is, man, I love being good. Man, don't do bad things. Instead of like an actual character, you have both a quest giver and then a companion who has a backstory and whatnot, and he's not extremely interesting? It's disappointing that I don't find him interesting. And this is what kind of brings me to the main point, is I think the reason why the Minutemen suck, and the reason why I also really don't enjoy really going back through Fallout 4's story, is that the world building should have been through the Minutemen and their collapse and their impact upon the wasteland, but you don't see any of it. No one cares, or they don't know they exist, or whatever. And it leaves the world feeling empty. You know, a reason why people really like Fallout New Vegas is because of the world building. Let me give you a little bit of comparison here. The NCR is actually in a very similar role to the Minutemen. Now let's take it to the actual execution in the game. The NCR provides a lot of world building to Fallout New Vegas. They still remember, oh yeah, these people exist and they don't just sit and fart around the whole time. The game reminds you, how has the NCR interacted with these groups of people? How has the NCR influenced these groups of people? What actions have caused insert events to happen? What are the causations of that? It's constantly through the whole game. With Fallout 4, it's like they forgot, oh yeah, the Minutemen existed here. Do folks remember the Minutemen? How has insert this thing interacted with the Minutemen, or how did their collapse influence them? You have no stake in the idea of the Minutemen. And even then, the Commonwealth as well. There is not a lot of connective tissue to really connect it all together. There's a lot of one-off stories, one-off adventures, things like that. I think Fallout 4 is kind of side quest the game, because I don't think they did their due diligence to write their main story. If Bethesda did their homework with the Minutemen and didn't just have them be another quest on your map, I think Fallout 4 wouldn't get as much crap as it does. But this isn't really new ground here. Everyone kind of knows what the Minutemen are. Oh well, classic Bethesda.